It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Ravens and the Bengals under the lights on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, son, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scotts alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it, Keith. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing match, right? In the season-long fight. Early issues been worked through, at least you hope so. And this is where they have to be in that groove as we push through the heart of the season. Any team with hopes beyond Week 18, they got to be figured out. They figure out who they are and what they are right now. Their biggest strengths and their most glaring weaknesses. In this game, it's about emphasizing those strengths, hiding those weaknesses, and playing some winning football.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
On 2, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the 32. That pass caught by Renfro. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. He puts some air under a deep throat. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block, extra points on the play.
Well, that's going to take away a touch of that early momentum they built with the opening drive touchdown. And just as importantly here, blocking that extra point should give the offense a little boost as they come out for their first possession, looking to match touchdown for touchdown.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Going to the ground again on first. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Geno Stone up there to make that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 47-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Lamar out of the pistol. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Lamar off the play fake. Escapes his grasp. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Throwing again is Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Our score, 6-0. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Ready? Let's go, let's
Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. They'll take an option to the right on first down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up 4th and long.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. That's going to be caught by all. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Burrow to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
1-1, ready?
2nd and 3 now. Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, Jackson. Headed out right. Oh, he's going for it again. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down, here's Lamar. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. One of the tight ends motioning right. From the 19. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
11, empty.
Looking to throw.
11, empty.
Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Lots of great matchups to come this weekend, starting out in Germany, the final international game of the year. Giants and Panthers from Munich. Oh, it's an early start, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being over in Arlington, where it'll be America's team, the Cowboys, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And one more to highlight, a good one on Sunday Night Football between the Detroit Lions and the Houston Texans. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Hardy on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Running once more with Henry. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Rolling out to his left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual-threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, Kate, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
First down throw for Jackson. Getting out to his left. Took off with it again. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go play fake with Jackson. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. They'll come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Gets out of trouble. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 33-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. Another try following the sack. He finds Aguilar.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, report. Middle.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It'll be a gain of 5, so now 4th and short. A decision to be made coming up here.
It's 4th down.
A tight end in motion now. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's an option to the left side. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Alrighty.
Here's Henry on the option. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Brings up third down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by only 3. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens jump in front late. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Trying for it on the ground. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Bengals 20.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Now to throw. That pass caught by Renfro. And he'll get it up to the 44. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Drive entire straight. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Able to find Renfro here. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Gotta go.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
The kicker. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Setting up to pass. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Has some daylight through the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.